welcome. My name is John, and I'm just here to discuss movies on the YT. And if you want to join that discussion, go ahead and smash that subscribe button and hit that notification bell as well. And today, we're talking about the brand new Amazon movie, The Sound of Metal. It was directed by Darius Martyr. So let's get started. So in The Sound of Metal, you have this heavy metal drummer who's also a previous substance abuse user, and he's starting to become deaf. He's losing his hearing, and so he has to learn how to cope with that and live with that without like going back to substances. So starting off with the acting, Riz Ahmed is the MVP of this movie, but he's also the main character, so that's not too surprising. He's the guy that you're with for the entire length of the movie, and his performance is really, really good. It's fantastic. But a couple side characters, I did like his girlfriend Lou, and I believe Olivia Cook's performance, and that was really well done, as well as his kind of deaf coach or teacher or the guy that runs the little house. And next, talking about the visuals, I thought it was a very beautiful looking movie. I liked the way they kind of used some lighting in some scenes, and I just overall thought it looked like a great movie. So I don't think there's too much to discuss in this section. It's shot very well. So I'm going to move on to the story and the writing. I thought it was written very well, and I like the development that Riz Ahmed's character, the main character, has kind of with this group of kids, and one kid in particular when he's kind of like working at the school or something, or volunteering, whatever the case may be, as he's learning to become deaf. I like the development he has with like this group of kids, and I like the writing they give the character Joe in this movie, who is the teacher or the guy who runs this house or recovery center. And I kind of like the writing they gave him in some of the scenes where in like a lot of the conversations he had with Riz Ahmed's character. I just liked a lot of their dialogue and their back and forth. And I think Ruben, the Riz Ahmed's character, the main character, Ruben's story arc and emotional arc throughout this movie I thought was really well handled. But I also think at times it did feel like there's a pacing issue, particularly when he was at the facility and like learning the deaf stuff. To me personally, it felt like it slowed down a tiny bit and went a little off course compared to where it was before that, because you kind of just lose sight of Lou, his girlfriend, for a little bit in there until she starts coming back into the story. And then lastly, talking about the sound, this is a major bright spot for me with this movie. I love the way the sound design and the sound editing was in this movie. How there would be instances where you would hear kind of loud noises and everything, but then it would kind of cut to what Ruben was hearing, and it was just kind of like silence or like somewhat of a blurred sound. And I just kind of love the way they kind of transitioned between what the real world hear, not the real world, but what like non-deaf people hear and what deaf people hear. I kind of liked the editing back and forth between that. I thought it was really well handled and well done. So overall, I think The Sound of Metal is a great movie with a beautiful emotional arc in it with its main character. The Sound of Metal is a great movie with a great performance by the lead actor, but not necessarily any standout supporting characters or supporting actors. And it has a beautiful sound design. And so I think The Sound of Metal easily deserves a 4.5. Thanks for watching this video. If you've seen The Sound of Metal, go ahead and put your thoughts in the comments down below, and go ahead and smash that thumbs up icon if you enjoyed this video, if you enjoyed me, and go ahead and smash that subscribe button and hit that notification bell as well so you stay up to date on my videos. This was the movie I was actually looking forward to seeing the most this weekend, where everyone else was looking forward to Mank. But I also plan on having a Mank review out either Sunday or early next week. And anyways, I will return next time when I see you again.